Hey guys, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. It's time for
Against the Wall.
He's right. Here we go. So we're in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 3, and I want to read the very first verse to you. It says this: Now Solomon made a treaty with Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and married Pharaoh's daughter, then brought her to the city of David until he had finished building his own house and the house of the Lord, and the wall all around Jerusalem. So here is kind of the beginning of Solomon's reign, and what we see here is he's building his house. He's going to end up building God's house, since his father David wasn't able to, and he's marrying Pharaoh's daughter. He's setting up a treaty. He wants peace and he wants to prosper, but we see as it goes down a little further that this is where God comes to him and says, "What do you want?" And this is where he asked for wisdom from God. And because he didn't ask for riches, he didn't ask for fame, but he asked for wisdom, God gives it to him, but he also gives him the wealth, the power, the fame, all that comes with it. Now we know it served him well, but also we know it didn't bring him all the right choices. So the thing about it, he builds the wall around Jerusalem. And so he's building a place of protection for the city, to keep the people safe, and he's been given the gift of wisdom, and he has been known as the wisest man ever to live. Now, that being said, sometimes we can wall up things and put up a bunch of other walls, and we want to live off just our wisdom alone. But wisdom doesn't always lead to understanding. It does help us, make us wise and have better understanding. But the thing about it is, even with all the wisdom in the world, we can still make bad choices. And that's what ended up happening to Solomon. He built a wall, he built the house for himself, for God, but in the end, even with all that wisdom, he made poor choices that end up causing more problems for him in life. You know, a lot of times we think, as long as we've got it here, we can do anything. Hey, as long as I'm smarter, as long as I know more, then I've got it made. I can outsmart everybody. I know more than everybody. And some people, they're not afraid to tell you they're smarter than you. And they sure don't hide when they act smarter than you. But the truth about it is, here is great. But if you only have it here and not here, what good does it do? No matter how much wisdom, how much knowledge, how much smarts you have, it doesn't mean anything if you're not trusting in the Lord with your whole heart. Put Him before wisdom and let godly wisdom lead you at all times. And hey, that's my word for the day. That's my experience against another wall. And until next time, pooh!